Hello, my name is Chase Pritchett. This is my presentation on Langres. This is a shorter presentation than my other ones, so let's go ahead and get into it. So Langres is a town that is super old. It has been reported to exist prior to even Jesus at 52 years BC, and has been a thing since then. It's obviously a medieval town and is in the eastern region of France called Langres. It sits on the Langres Plateau, standing at 466 meters above sea level. So it originally started as a Gaelic tribe's home, and that tribe was called the Lingones, and that is where they lived in that area. And then later, once it started growing a little bit, people started stopping by to sell their wares, to get information. It turned into a town called Andamatinum. I hope I'm pronouncing these right. But essentially, it grew from there, and eventually Christianity was introduced into the city, and it became Langres. Um, because it was home to bishops that would eventually move there and everything, they decided to fortify its defenses. You can see in the picture here, there's some walls along the sides of the town. This is to help protect from like invaders or anyone who would try to threaten the higher powers. But Sebastian Zamet was one of those bishops who not only helped inspire the fortifications, but also helped inspire some of the new architecture that was coming into place to kind of resemble more of the traditional Christian architecture. Moving on, so on the right here, you will find a picture of what is called Langres cheese. So it is aged 5 weeks. It is considered a soft cheese, but the outside is a little bit crumbly, and it, interestingly, is grown using penicillin microbes. I don't want to ruin it for you before you guys get a chance to try it, but it is very famous, and it is named after this town, although I think it is still technically a German style, or maybe German style, or it came from Germany. I'm not quite sure, but it is very popular for tourists as well as a delicacy within the town itself. So today, essentially, it's kind of a smaller town full of convents, very religious, having multiple abbeys and churches in it. And it's a tourist town. There's only about 7,900 people that live there, and I've actually put a link here for the link for their tourism site. So if anyone wants to take a look to see what they've got all kinds of stuff with tours. They've got things to do like within nature. There's a lake that people go hiking by, as well as like mini cooking classes and all kinds of different stuff to explore. But essentially, that is the end of the presentation. Here is my bibliography. I also went ahead and included, once again, that tourist office area if you want to. That's the simplified link to get there to just take a look and see if you want to see anything while you're there. But thanks for listening, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day.